all autistic people look autistic.
Correct.
Well, what do autistic people look like?
Dustin Hoffman.
Dustin Hoffman. Hoods? Fluffy hands?
Winnie the
Banging your head against the wall?
Yes. Oh no, hang on, no, you forgot rocking back and forth.
Oh yeah, rocking back and forth.
Yes.
No eye contact.
Yeah, but that one is true in all offense.
Yeah. What else do autistic people look like? I've heard some people have 3 horns and
Oh yeah, I heard that one.
2 toes.
Yes.
Yeah, sometimes a tail as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. And a trident.
That's it on the hot day.
Yeah, or at Comic-Con.
Yeah, but they always have the wrong one as well because they have 3 prongs rather than 2, so that's technically a fork, not a trident.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So generally speaking, I think the myth is busted. Not all people who have autism look like they are autistic.
Unless it's on Halloween.
People with autism may find it hard to say what they're feeling or say what they mean, and they might find it hard to express it in words. However, they probably find it easier to talk to someone that they trust and know and they feel comfortable with.
So like this is about like, you know, people like with autism having like special powers. So I definitely do believe that like all people and not just the ones with like autism, they also have like that special gift inside them when they find for themselves how they're like example, my gift is like my memory. Right. So I can remember so in other words I can remember like all my like animes and manga and stuff.
Autism is for life, and you can't turn it off like you can with a light switch. Some autistic people may have better days than others, and some autistic people find it hard to socialise and make eye contact, read body language, etc.
I don't think autistics have a problem with a sense of humour. You can see from this haircut. I think that what happens is that most autistic people simply have a very different sense of humour from most people, and in person-to-person situations, we get frustrated with being misunderstood. So it's hard for us to tell when we're being laughed at or being laughed with.
Well, people with autism we can joke about, we can have a banter. That means we socialise, we can have a joke with other people, and it helps to make friends. And I'm just a funny guy anyway, and I'm a confident person with sense of humour, and that's a big influence on that.
People with autism have a sense of humour, but every autistic person is different, meaning they have different sense of humours and they are unique in their own individual way, and some autistic people may not understand sarcasm or jokes.
All autistic people are good at maths.
This one is popularised by the film Rain Man in a scene. Raymond Babbitt, Dustin Hoffman's character, counts a large number of toothpicks that are spilled onto the floor, and it's so amazing. And so someone got the impression that not only can lots of autistics do this, but that any autistic has ever actually done this. So, how does it usually go?
Well, Usually someone throws a large amount of objects onto the floor, and even with my IQ of 169 it permits me to count them really quickly. How good is your maths, Ben?
I can't remember the number you just said.
So Ben's going to count these poker chips. Ready, Ben?
I count one pile of poker chips.
Excellent.
Ready, Harriet?
Yep. "27 matchsticks."
To make it easy on myself, the jokers have been removed from this deck, meaning there are 50 cards, making that a complete waste of time. I know there's 50 cards on the floor.
So, as you can see, the myth has been busted. Not all autistic people are gifted at maths.
People with autism can't hold down a job. Well, that's pretty daft really, because I have autism and I work for specialist autism services. I also have a friend on the autism spectrum who used to run her own comic book store, which was an absolute haven for all the geeky people in Bradford.
I'm actually struggling to get employment myself, so I'm the opposite end of the spectrum, for want of a better word. But you know, I do have interests and do have hobbies, and hopefully it will lead to gainful employment. Like we recently did the Lego Crest at Leeds, and I suppose in a way that is kind of like having a job.
I think that was a fantastic project to be part of, and I can see how that would lead to some employment.
I think you're really fortunate because you've obviously found someone with the organisation you're here with now who understands the condition you've got.
Absolutely.
And I think that's half the battle. If you find an employer who understands you.
It really is. I used to work for a different organisation that didn't know much about autism, which led to me being put in a very unsuitable environment where I was having meltdowns on a daily basis because of the sensory overload. But yeah, that job went down on my CV, and that led to me working for specialist autism services. So if someone on the spectrum is struggling to find employment, I would recommend that you start with voluntary work and see where you go from there. It may lead to paid work, it may lead to you building up skills that are suitable for paid work, and I think it's really rewarding.
You can turn autism on and off. As you can see, I can turn my autism on and off. That isn't an example of my autism, that's just an example of my personality. I like to put silly things on my face and silly things on my tongue. People have this strange perception that if you're autistic, you can choose when you are autistic, such as jumping the queue and flapping your hands around, waving, I'm severely autistic, let me to the front of the queue. You can cope in a large crowd because you want to go to a band, but yet you can't cope on a busy bus. They're two totally different things. On a bus it's full of germs and nasty people that you might have to share a seat next to, but at a rock concert you can focus on the music that you're listening to and you can drown out all the other noises. So that myth is busted, that because people say you can turn autism on and off, it definitely isn't true. Sometimes it's just a case of different personalities and different traits we have.
If you or someone you know has autism or Asperger's and you'd like some support to build confidence, develop social skills, to explore new hobbies and interests, or to find employment, you can contact Specialist Autism Services. We have branches in Bradford, in Leeds, in Shipley and in York. You can call us on 01274 789 789. And you can visit our website at www.specialistautismservices.org. You can also find us on Facebook and Twitter.
Take a little bit of this, take a little bit of that, put it together, yeah. What if God always something magical? Some something quite beautiful. Oh, it's something magical, something quite beautiful. Put it together, yeah. What if you got, oh, it's something beautiful. The answer's 42, oh, it's something magical, something quite beautiful.
Just talk amongst yourselves, fellas. I'll be back in a minute.
Where are you going? Aye! On your first, what do you say?
Where are you going?
Aye! Come on, now. Come on, your turn.
We're doing bloopers.
What? I thought you were going to initiate it.
Initiate the blooper?
Yeah.
Okay, commence. Now, now be funny.
Hey Harriet,
Hey Ben.
what's long and hard and given to a Polish bride on her wedding night?
I have no idea.
A new last name.
I'm not.
Ready for a little one? Come on.
Okay, I'm going to throw something out there.
Go on.
Star Wars, go.
Wow, Star Wars, eh? It must be a really great film, yeah.
So, Ben, I'm going to ask you, I've asked everyone else, do you ever feel the Force?
I feel the Force when I'm at home. I can feel it now!
We're not going to have a discussion about how homoerotic Star Wars is, are we?
Yes, we are. Lightsabers go up when they get excited. They all feel the Force.
Do you actually feel the Force when you have the power?
I mean, come on, Han Solo, that's every teenage
The
boy,
Force.
isn't it?
Biggs, are you sure at that speed we'll be able to pull out in time?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. We're going to be reading off the sheet over there.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you're not even going to make contact with the camera.
Amazing.
Okay, then. Or being laughed with.
Oh yeah, sorry. That's for the bloopers.
That's us laughing at him.
Cut it off. No, wait, with the bloopers. And with the fish.
It's more than 70% blooper material there.
Oh, Jesus.
Hello, Mrs. Penguin.
Okay, we're recording. Clipboard.
Don't mind if you say anything stupid, you can just edit it out.
Right, okay, we're going to go 3, 2, 1, yeah?
Yeah, hang on.
Am I supposed to have the piece of paper to read off?
We'll have to turn that
You know
fan
what your
off
question is, don't
as well.
you? What we're going to do is just write the question at the
It's
bottom
the,
of the screen,
it's
so
the
when we say
black
3, 2, 1, just
It's the
start.
No,
Yeah.
it's the black plug on the left hand side. Yeah,
That side.
that side. Just be it's picking the fan up. You're recording that now?
Yeah, it's recording.
Oh,
Right,
you want to stop
it's
it and
just,
start
it's just
again?
excess, it's fine. Okay, are we ready? Can we have that door closed, please?
Oh,
Oh, it's alright, don't
You
worry.
quit, no.
No biggie.